Hey friends, this is the Miss Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead. Well, I've got company coming out the wazoo this week, off and on all week. So I'm going to make up some things to offer for tea and stuff. So today we're going to make pound cake. Now to start off, I'm going to tell you that the lemon zest and the lemon juice are not necessary to this recipe, but I like a little bit of, just a little tiny bit of lemon in my pound cake. So we're going to have a 1/4 cup of lemon juice. Fresh squeeze, folks. If you're going to use real lemon from the bottle, only use a teaspoon. And 2 teaspoons of grated lemon zest. You're going to need. Now, the original pound cake recipe is exactly this. A pound of eggs, a pound of butter, a pound of flour, a pound of sugar. Okay? So, here we have 2 cups of sugar, 4 cups of sifted flour, 1 pound of salted butter. If you use unsalted butter, add a 1/2 teaspoon to the recipe with the flour. And a pound of eggs, which is about a dozen, give or take. Some of these are small, some of these are turkey eggs. And for those folks who ask, can you eat turkey eggs? Absolutely. Let's get started. Okay, so first things first. Oops. We'll make sure the bowl is locked down. We will drop in our butter and our sugar, lock it down, and we'll get these to creaming. And while this is whipping, we're going to start cracking in our dozen eggs. All depends. I mean, you can go anywhere from 10 to 13 eggs depending on the size. You hear the tone change on the mixer? That's because we're going to whip these eggs with the butter and sugar. But you want to make sure you're cracking them in one at a time and allowing each egg to thoroughly mix before adding the next one. It's a very simple recipe, just takes a little bit of patience. And that equals a dozen eggs, or a pound of eggs. Look at this beautiful pound cake. Now what I've done is I've just dropped some oil in here because I turned the camera off. I didn't know I was recording or not. I just put a little bit of oil in each pan and brushed it with a pastry brush. That's all I did. I'm telling you, if my boys were here, adults or not, they'd be fighting over this batter bar, I tell you. These are going in the oven for an hour to an hour and 15 minutes, or until a toothpick or skewer inserted comes out clean at 325 degrees. Okay, so these were only in the oven for 45 minutes and they're done. I did the skewer test. Because these pans are a non-stick cookware, I'm just using a plastic lettuce knife to loosen the sides. I don't want to scratch these wonderful pans. This recipe was a full, funnel pan size cake, or a really long loaf, or 2 loaves full size, but these smaller ones, they cook in almost half the time. Oh, look at that. Yum. Okay, I'm not waiting for Papa. Oh my goodness, would you look at that. And as if there isn't enough butter in it, I'm going to put a little bit of butter. Okay, so here goes. I love pound cake. This is the Miss Wolfie from our Half Acre Homestead saying, when the rain is pouring and you got a hot cup of tea, nothing beats a piece of buttered pound cake. Take care. God bless.